When we are faithful to God's plan, communication becomes an effective expression of our responsible search for truth and our pursuit of goodness. Dear friends, it's my hope that today is a source of many blessings for you as we listen to our keynote speaker in a few moments, as we spend this time together, and most especially as we begin the day in the perfect way possible, gathering around this altar and celebrating God's great love for each one of us. Remember. Dear friends in Christ, I highlight that word because it will be used to help us in a 3-year preparation period to celebrate in 2024 the 50th anniversary of the establishment of the Diocese of Arlington. The first year of preparation begins in November, the solemnity of Christ the King. And the theme for that first year is remember, with a special focus on the Holy Eucharist and the words of Jesus. Do this in memory of me. And we will be providing your schools with all the resources you need to participate fully in this preparation program. We have not yet inaugurated the 3-year preparation period. Again, that will happen in November. But I was thinking, since we are all together today as Catholic educators, maybe we can be the pilot group and be the first ones to spend a day focusing on that word, remember. Dear friends, remember what you, with the grace of God, accomplished this past year. You persevered. You found new and creative ways to keep our schools open, our students together, our focus on learning, the safety and health and well-being as priorities for all in our community. You allowed the light to shine on our Catholic schools. And remember how God gave you strength and stamina and zeal, even in the midst of so many challenges and obstacles. And please remember today that the students and their parents, my brother priests, and I are so grateful to you and proud of you. Today is also a wonderful opportunity for you to remember the vocation God has given to you. Think of the confidence that the Lord has in you, that He entrusts you with the responsibility of assisting parents in the education and faith formation of their children. Remember, this is not a burden. It's a great privilege. Remember the impact that you can have on the lives of students each and every day. Recently, I read the words of St. Gregory the Great describing holy men and women. And I easily apply them to all of you, our Catholic educators. Here's what he said about you. Even with their own trials, they never lose their concern for others. Grieved by their own adversity, they continue to teach needed lesson. And even with their own wounds and ills, they find ways to provide others with the medicine that restores health. That's what you do. In these very challenging times, you are well aware that our students, our young people, face so many temptations in their midst every day. They hear so many untruths spoken to them about sexuality and marriage and gender identity, and the list continues. And you, each day, have the privilege to teach needed lessons and provide the medicine that heals. As you pray with our students, as you lead them closer to Jesus, as you teach them about our faith and proclaim and live the gospel without compromise, remember, these are the reasons our Catholic schools exist. But you cannot do this alone. So remember the important lesson of the gospel just proclaimed. Just as he was with the disciples today, at every moment, in the midst of challenges and blessings, Jesus is in the boat with us to calm the stormy waters swirling all around us. Outside of my office where I live, I have a wooden carved image of this gospel scene just proclaimed. And it's perfectly situated, because when I feel myself getting overwhelmed or even distressed by the issues coming across my desk, I stop and pause, and I'm able to see Jesus in that boat with his disciples. And almost every time I do that, it is as if I hear Jesus saying directly to me the words of today's gospel. Why are you so terrified? Have you not yet have the faith you need? Dear friends, pray every day for an increase of faith. And remember the Lord's promise to remain with you. That promise is revealed and fulfilled perfectly in the Holy Eucharist that we are about to celebrate. So as you come forward today to receive Jesus in the Holy Eucharist or make your spiritual communion at home, and trust to Mary and Joseph and to the Sacred Heart of Jesus, all that you hope to accomplish this year, and the students and families that you will be serving. And trust all those intentions to Jesus, the one who says, "Do not be afraid. I will be with you, even until the end of time." Throughout this new academic year and always, it is essential for us to hear these words and most importantly, to remember them.